Back in 1990, when Captain America first hit the screens, many of us wondered what it would be like to see our favorite comic book hero come to life. The film brought the super soldier Steve Rogers out of the ice and into a new era. But what happened to the cast who made that adventure possible? Let's find out in this Then and Now look at 2026.
In 1990, Matt Salinger was about 30 years old when he stepped into the iconic red, white, and blue suit as Steve Rogers, also known as Captain America. He portrayed a determined young man transformed from a frail polio survivor into a symbol of American strength and courage during World War II. One interesting fact is that Matt is the son of the famous reclusive author J.D. Salinger, who wrote the classic novel The Catcher in the Rye. This connection to literary fame made his choice to pursue acting a surprising contrast to his family background.
Today in 2026, Matt Salinger is 66 years old and continues to work as an actor and producer. His role as Captain America remains a highlight in his career, and he has appeared in many other films and television shows over the decades. He has built a solid legacy in entertainment while honoring his family heritage. On a personal note, Matt has been married and is a proud father of 2 children, maintaining a relatively private life away from the spotlight, despite his famous family connections. In 1990, Ronny Cox was about 52 years old when he played President Tom Kimball, a dedicated environmentalist leader in the story. His character represented strong American values and faced dangerous threats from old enemies. One interesting fact is that Ronny had already starred in the classic film Deliverance years earlier, where he played a very different role involving survival in the wilderness. This contrast from action-adventure to presidential duty showed his impressive acting range. Today, in 2026, Ronny Cox is 87 years old and still active as an actor, musician, and storyteller. He has enjoyed a long career with memorable roles in films like RoboCop and many television series. His legacy includes inspiring fans with his music performances across the country. On a personal note, Ronny was married for many years and has children who share his creative passions, keeping family close even as he continues his artistic journey. In 1990, Ned Beatty was about 53 years old when he portrayed Sam Kolowitz, a loyal friend and journalist supporting the president in the film. His character brought warmth and determination to the story. One interesting fact is that Ned delivered a powerful monologue in the movie Network that became legendary, earning him an Oscar nomination and showing his ability to steal scenes with just his voice and presence. Ned Beatty passed away on June 13, 2021, at the age of 83 from natural causes. He left behind an incredible legacy with over 160 film and television roles, including iconic parts in Deliverance and Superman. Fans remember him as one of Hollywood's most versatile character actors. On a personal note, Ned was married several times and had a large family with 8 children who cherished his storytelling and kind heart. In 1990, Darren McGavin was about 68 years old when he played General Fleming, a tough military figure with hidden motives in the Captain America story. His performance added tension and authority to the plot. One interesting fact is that Darren became famous for starring as the reporter Kolchak in the Night Stalker series, which influenced many modern supernatural shows and featured him solving strange mysteries long before the film. Darren McGavin passed away on February 25, 2006, at the age of 83 from cardiovascular disease. He enjoyed a prolific career spanning decades, with standout roles in A Christmas Story and many classic television series. His legacy lives on through fans who still watch his memorable performances. On a personal note, Darren was married and had children, including a son who followed in creative fields, creating a strong family bond. In 1990, Scott Paulin was about 40 years old when he took on the role of Tadzio DeSantis, also known as the Red Skull, the formidable villain opposite Captain America. He brought intensity and menace to the character across key action scenes. One interesting fact is that Scott appeared in The Right Stuff as astronaut Deke Slayton, connecting him to real historical space exploration stories before playing this comic book adversary in a memorable way that fans still discuss. Today, in 2026, Scott Paulin is 76 years old and continues working as an actor and director. He has built a steady career with roles in films and television, earning respect for his versatility. His portrayal of the Red Skull remains a notable part of superhero movie history from the 1990s era. On a personal note, Scott has been married and values his family life while pursuing creative projects behind the camera as well, often sharing stories from his long journey in entertainment with fans.
In 1990, Michael Nouri was about 45 years old when he played Lieutenant Colonel Lewis, a supportive military officer in the Captain America adventure. His character helped move the story forward with calm authority during tense moments. One interesting fact is that Michael starred in the hit film Flashdance around the same time period, showing his appeal in both dramatic and high-energy dance-filled roles that highlighted his leading man qualities.
Today, in 2026, Michael Nouri is 80 years old and remains active in acting, with recent appearances in series like Yellowstone. He has enjoyed a long and varied career across stage and screen. His work continues to inspire new generations of performers who look up to his classic roles. On a personal note, Michael has children and speaks openly about family and personal growth, balancing his Hollywood life with meaningful connections at home and reflecting warmly on his decades in the industry.
In 1990, Melinda Dillon was about 51 years old when she portrayed Mrs. Rogers, the caring mother of Steve Rogers in the early scenes of Captain America. Her gentle performance added emotional depth to the origin story. One interesting fact is that Melinda earned 2 Oscar nominations for her roles in Close Encounters of the Third Kind and Absence of Malice, showing her talent for bringing heartfelt realism to both dramatic and science fiction films.
Melinda Dillon passed away on January 9, 2023, at the age of 83. She left a cherished legacy with iconic roles, including the mother in A Christmas Story that families still watch every holiday season. Her warm screen presence touched generations of viewers. On a personal note, Melinda had a son and was remembered fondly by colleagues for her kindness and dedication to her craft throughout her long career. In 1990, Francesca Neri was about 26 years old when she played Valentina DeSantis, the strong and complex daughter of the Red Skull in the film. She brought international flair and intensity to the role. One interesting fact is that Francesca later starred in major films like Hannibal with Anthony Hopkins, expanding her career from European cinema to Hollywood blockbusters in a notable way. Today, in 2026, Francesca Neri is 62 years old and has retired from acting after a successful career. She appeared in many acclaimed films across Europe and the United States. Her work added diversity to the Captain America cast. On a personal note, Francesca was married for some years and has a child, choosing to focus on family and personal life after stepping away from the spotlight. In 1990, Bill Mumy was about 36 years old when he appeared as young Lieutenant Fleming in Captain America, playing a younger version of the character. His performance connected the past and present timelines effectively. One interesting fact is that Bill was already a child star from Lost in Space and later became a successful musician and comic book writer, showing his wide-ranging creative talents beyond acting. Today, in 2026, Bill Mumy is 72 years old and remains active as an actor, musician, and writer. He has continued creating music and stories that delight fans of his classic roles. His contributions to science fiction and comics are well respected. On a personal note, Bill has been married for many years and has children, including actress Liliana Mumy, building a multi-generational creative family. Thanks for watching. If these nostalgic memories of Captain America and its talented cast brought back good feelings, please give the video a like and subscribe for more then and now stories from classic films. We appreciate you joining us.